my lovely Gemini friends. I am getting around to doing something I have considered for some time, and that is to do some monthly readings for by sign. And this one is a little different than the ones I do specifically for twin flames or divine partnerships, in that this is really more of a general reading. It may, bring up things about love or other situations in your life. And along with this, I'm making the announcement that between now and the end of the month, so for the next 10 days, I'll be offering snapshot readings, the $25 snapshot readings that will be for the month of July. And that's just $25, but I'm also going to add a great value, because if you purchase the snapshot reading and our upcoming webinar together, it will just be $33. That's a $47 value for just $33. And so I just wanted to make that available to you guys. I really am hoping as many people will attend that webinar as possible. It is going to be recorded, so even if you can make the session live, that's fantastic. You'll really receive a benefit from being on it live. But if you can't, you'll be able to get the recording and at a really basically discounted price of just $8. So my lovely Gemini, here we go. I'm going to start out with the Celtic Cross and look at some cards for kind of energies moving forward. Oh, beautiful. So basically what, interesting, very interesting. I turned over the deck and I have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the theme, really does fit with Gemini. The King of Swords is, whether you're feminine or masculine, it just really shows you being in kind of the ultimate power of just who you are. And you just finished your month, this is the month of Gemini, just finished as of yesterday for me here on the day I'm recording this. So in the center of the spread, I'm starting out with the Queen of Pentacles. And whether you're a man or a woman, this is really the energies right now that you are embodying. So, the overall energy is of you coming into your own as the King of Swords, but you're kind of bringing it down to earth. So swords are they're air signs, and they're about a lot of communication and thoughts, and even communication with the spirit realm I get with the King of Swords there. But you're really starting to bring it down into the earth in the month of July. So that's a really good thing to see. You're also embodying more of the feminine qualities that you possess. I know that most of my viewers are females, but whether you're a feminine or masculine, male or female, you have both the feminine and the masculine aspects in you. But you're being crossed by a situation having to do with the home and relationships, especially. The Ten of Cups is about relationships. And so I feel like this is really, for many of the Geminis out there, this is really you in this month kind of having some challenges regarding this. Like you're wanting to have, bring in some changes in a really physical way, or bring something into your life in a physical sense of having to do with relationships. This is, the Ten of Cups is like about fulfilling relationships on many levels, emotionally fulfilling. And we see here the swans that are a pair of, they're perfectly matched pair. And this really is a happily ever after card. It's kind of like this is what you're really wanting to bring into your life in a physical sense. And I also see that it's in your spread with the foundation of the spread being about the Four of Wands. So you have, this is really a lot on your mind, and it is because it's really in your life. If you are in a relationship already, then that's what this is talking about, your current and present relationship, and wanting to bring into it this lasting sense of fulfillment. If you're not in a relationship yet, this is there because it's really talking about, this is, your desires of your heart. It's really in your heart that you're wanting this. And it's, it's a good kind of relationship that you desire, or that you're wanting to have, because it's stable. Fours are stable. And we see that here. I feel like this person in your past, the King of Wands, and whether he's actually a fire sign like Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, may not necessarily be the case, but he's embodying those kind of energies. It's about somebody who is very passionate and has really come into your life in a big way. And I feel like he's still there in a sense. It's not like, you know, he's gone and out of your life just because he's in the recent past, but this is kind of where you've had to focus. But there's something about it that is bringing about transformation. You're definitely experiencing transformation in regard to this person and bringing in this kind of relationship. If this is one that's already in your experience or not, either way, it's something that is experiencing transformation. I don't know about you guys, but right now the energies that I'm experiencing with this full moon, the second full moon in Sagittarius in a row, and also being that the summer solstice, we're really going through a gateway. That's a portal that's being opened right now, and it's a time for transformation. But you have a lot of aid. You have the aid of the universe, and that it's helping you make this happen. You know, there's some things that we need to do that are, you know, within our control and work that we need to do, but we also have this card Temperance indicates that you have support from the higher realms. You have an angel here who's blending these two opposing energies into one. And so there is work on your behalf. She has one foot in the water. I've known this about the card before, but haven't really been drawn to it. But having that one foot in the water and then one is on land, even though you can't see it, that's what she's doing. It's just like, you know, putting her foot in there and kind of testing the waters and seeing, am I done mixing yet or not? Like, she's going to keep on mixing until it's time, like it's finished. Moving forward, we have still a little bit of a wait. So if there's something in regard to all of this happening, I would know that the energies are here right now transforming you, and it's also affecting this person here. We'll just say that that really is there for both of you. There's transformation happening in regard to long-term committed relationships, but there's still some weight in seeing it come through, because we're going to have this going on. This hanged man situation is just saying, you know what, really surrender and let it go and let the universe help you in this, because they're there, that's what they're doing. And you're still, you know, maybe dealing with some feelings of this yourself, though, as you know that you're kind of being compelled to wait. But you're seeing right here the things that you don't have, these emotional relationships that you really desire, or these connections, or maybe it's even, you know, some other kinds of things other than just relationships with other people, but it has to do with, you know, feelings, your feelings of, you know, things that are just beyond your reach. And yet you have one thing that's here, you know, within your reach, and it's being handed to you really by a divine hand. And they're really wanting you to pay attention to this first, because if you do that, then these will come in. And we see that, you know, with the 10 of Cups, it's all of the cups are there. And we kind of sometimes have to, you know, receive one cup at a time. You really collect all these cups in your experience by working through that, is what I'm seeing here. That comes first before those. So just, you know, allow this surrender to take place and take the time, you know, with what's going on here, and allow things to, like, kind of, you know, continue to blend. The angels there working on your behalf, and you've done what you needed to do, and now it's time to just, you know, surrender to let the universe work on the rest of it. And then I do see the Emperor coming in, and Emperor and the King. I feel like these, you know, it's possible for some of you that there's two different people represented here. Maybe you have, you know, even a choice to make between two individuals. Do you want, you know, the Emperor, or do you want the King of Cups? In some cases it's the same person. So as, you know, as you're working through, and I really feel like, you know, it could be some of you might even be, you know, possibly several different people who are, you know, being brought into your experience. And it also could be that the Emperor is, like, really pulling it all together. It is interesting that I got 3 kings in this spread, and the Emperor. We really have a lot of strong masculine energy. So I feel regardless of you know, who you are, you're going to be basically coming into masculine energies who are standing up and, you know, finally taking notice and really coming in. So I do see some of that happening there. I'm going to pull a few cards here for oracles. Let's see what the romance angels have to tell us. Romance angels, what are the messages that we have for Taurus in the time of July? And I do just also let you know, I didn't mention it on this video, but I do, you know, call on Archangel Michael to come in. I have past life relationship. You guys have known each other before. And for some reason I'm thinking 2. I'm going to get 2 of these cards. Just be interesting to see what comes up. Ah, I can't believe that I got this card for the last sign as well. So the twin flames are really coming in past life relationships here. I just did Gemini. I mean, I just did Taurus, and they had this as well, and you guys are Gemini, so we had that come up for the Gemini. And I am going to see what we get for Earth Magic. See if Earth Magic has something to tell us about, oops, ooh, some transformation, power, lightning. So again, I see a connection with a fire sign here, and transformation. Death is transforming. Lightning is a very, you know, incredible amount of power with lightning, and it strikes very quickly and very fast. And you know, it's all about the, you know, energy gets built up and built up and built up, and then it just, you know, transfers instantly. So you might feel like this is going on, you know, this blending is taking a long time, they're hanged man, but I feel like when this is time for these men to, you know, to stand up into their power, it's going to happen very quickly, and it's connected with your past life relationship and with your twin flame. I'm going to do an angel message as well. Angels, what do we have here for, what message do you want to give Gemini in July? See what one wants to pop up. Looks like this one is. And it says, Cupid, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, and awakening for love, a love for life itself. So you've got Cupid that's helping you out as well. I don't know about you, but I need a Cupid in my life as well. And we'll see one more. Angel answers. So just to ask right now, if you have a specific question, think of a question to ask the angels, and we'll see what comes up. And it says meditation brings answers. So you are being called. This, you know, needs to be part of our daily practice, because it can really help us with aligning our energy. And we see the lightning. Lightning is all about energy, and so they're just reminding you that that I feel like, you know, it brings answers. Maybe sometimes not right away. If you feel like you meditate and you don't get anything coming in, that's perfectly fine. That's actually not that unusual. But making it a practice and learning how to, you know, basically balance out your energy, you feel better after meditating, and then sometimes it even has kind of like a delayed effect as well. So I hope you enjoyed the messages. Again, reach out to me if you're interested in a snapshot reading, and I do hope that you choose to join us on our upcoming energy healing, clearing, grounding call that I have with a beautiful energy healer that's going to join us for that. So that's on July 5th. Much love to you all. Goodbye.